Alright, so for the second exercise, I'm gonna just record another video because we have an update on the software on the FreeCAD, so it might look a little different. So just so you guys have something that's closer to what you guys have. So I'm gonna go FreeCAD. Let's open it up. So if you read the requirements, we're gonna create a new file, right? Because it's gonna have a new. I'm gonna do it quick because we're so slow. Because you guys should be able to do this, right? We're gonna do again the same 75 by 50 that we had before, right? This is also another requirement that we said, like that we're always gonna have it in the origin, start like on the plus X and Y there. Okay, so that's my piece. So the stock was 12, so we decided to go 15 millimeters, right? We have to make sure that we're running a small part CNC. Now we're gonna have to have a pocket. Oops, sorry, my bad. We're gonna have to have a pocket, so the pocket can be anything. Alright. And then let's see, escape. So that's my pocket, so it's gonna be pocket 5 millimeters. Good, okay. Alright. For yours, it doesn't have to be the same as mine, so yeah, I'll know if you guys use copy from each other, then I know that you guys have the same file. So it'll be very difficult for two different people get the same one. Alright, so that's right there. Our hole here is not gonna really matter, but like let's put it correctly. So diameter is 6.35. If I want to do like a, you guys are gonna be using a different end mill, so you're gonna be creating your own. Like I'm gonna be using the 1/4 inch, but it doesn't matter here. But that there it is. Okay, so escape. So now we're gonna create a hole, right? A hole through. Okay, okay. Now we're gonna actually make that hole into a linear transformation. See, they have the second hole there. I'm gonna make it get closer. And I'm gonna make it get several holes in between. Let's say 4. Good. Alright, so that's what we have. So we have to have our block, we have to have a pocket, and we have to have like a hole and a linear transformation with multiple holes. Let's say 4 holes there. Good. So now I'm ready to go into my cam. Now we're in cam. Create the job. Okay. So I wanted to create a new end mill. So the new end mill is created on the. It's actually listed. The size of the end mill it's listed on the size of the end mill, and the speeds that are gonna use is listed on the page for the exercise, right? So we're gonna go 0, 0. So this is pretty much what you guys should already know how to do. For me, I'm just gonna add the 1/4 inch, but you guys are not gonna use the 1/4 inch. You guys are gonna create a new one. Okay, remove. Okay. So for the matter of this exercise, I just want to teach you one extra thing. So you're gonna create the pocket, the drills, and the profile. For me, I'm just gonna create the drills. Actually, I can create everything. Okay, I can create everything. All right, so I can go. So that's a pocket shape, right? Base geometry, have the face there. Depth, we're gonna start at 0 and go to -5. You know how to change this, so remember we go to 3 millimeters because you're gonna start up higher, and then you're gonna do -5. The step down, let's say I'm gonna do a step down half of the diameter. Okay, there's no finish step down. Heights, remember we add 20 millimeters to each of these. Okay, all right. Okay, operation, we have to change a few of these things, right? You should know this. Percent offset 85. Okay, so that's my first operation right there. Okay, now my second operation is gonna be drilling the holes. So sometimes when you set up the holes, it can happen in two ways. One way, when you click create the hole drilling, it's kind of already gonna pick up which ones are the holes that we want, but like in this case it didn't. So I'm gonna have to go with base geometry, and I'm gonna click it right there in the middle. See, it added one more face. Add, I'm gonna go right there, add, I'll go right there, add. So I'm clicking on the inside of the hole there, so it has the top and it has the bottom. Okay, so as soon as I go depths, it kind of like know where to see. It starts at 0 and goes to -5, but like we're not going to go to -5. Why is it going to -5? Because our hole is what? Is all the way through, right? So it goes from 0 to -15 millimeters, right? Okay, heights. So we're gonna add 20 millimeters to this one. Okay. All right, require end mill, coolant mode. All right, that's what it is. Apply. Okay. All right, so now we have the holes there, right? All right, so if we did this before, if you go to simulator, it looks like everything is good, right? See, it's gonna come, my end mill is gonna come, it's gonna go to the position, it's gonna make my first triangle. All right, you guys know how to fix this if you don't want to go all the way up. We can work straight on the, like we can go and edit, like change stuff on FreeCAD, but you guys know how to do it yourself on start on the Gcode, right? And if you look here, see, it drills. That looks really good. It goes to the side, it drills, it goes to the side again, and it drills, right? Perfect. There's nothing wrong with this, right? Great. So let's say that this is what I want, right? I still have to create the profile, but like let's say that this is what I want. Okay, so we're gonna export. So we're gonna go in job, gonna output, go centroid. I'm gonna create my output file. I created another one that was like a, let's do drill 298.nc. Save. Alright. So if I go OK, now I go job and I go post process. So like this is my, so that's my code, and you say like a file written. So the file that we want was written. Alright. So let me do this so you can see me here. Alright. Gonna get the jump drive. Let's see. Open the file manager. So it was Drew, this one. Copy here. That's my file. Alright. Out. Okay. So you should know how to do this based on the first exercise. So I'm gonna plug it in there. Turn the whole machine on. Turn the bring on. Okay. OX is home. I'm gonna find my origin there. Save my positions. Alright, I'm gonna run. New disk. Find my file. I know I should run like a test run. I'm not. Okay? But you should. If you don't run a test code, I'm gonna delete points. So I'm gonna switch the camera here. Hopefully it's gonna work. Alright. Sorry if you, so see on mine it says like tool changed. I know that like some of you, it doesn't show the same thing as mine, but it's fine. You guys are gonna survive. So that's it. Do you remember what we're gonna do here? It's gonna do the pocket first, so the triangle first, and after it does the pocket, oops. Do you see what's the problem? Did anybody notice the problem? No? So I'm gonna stop. Okay. There is a problem. There is a big problem. A problem that's very common, and the reason why we actually do the test run. Okay. Let me, I'm gonna put you guys down quick. Alright. So what happened to my thing? I have no speeds. Yeah, this is common. So let's go tools, see? I actually also have the speeds that I want you guys to do for tools. So the horizontal, we're gonna go 600. The vertical, we're gonna go 500. And this is gonna go for 8,000. I believe this is what I had there. Okay. Now if I do OK, I'm gonna do the same post process. Okay. So this now should be a little different because now it has speeds. See, it's not difficult to have the problems with the code. So that's one of the reasons why we make sure we run the test code. So drill. I'm gonna copy this. It's gonna go here. You're gonna overwrite. All right. Run. That's where we are. Reset tool changed. Now we have speeds, see? I want you guys to see if you guys can notice something wrong. So first it's gonna do the little triangle, right? It's doing the little triangle. It's gonna do the second pass for the little triangle. Now it's gonna go for the holes, right? Third pass for the triangle, I guess. Alright, now it's gonna go for the hole. See, it goes all the way down. Do you see how it starts now at an angle? Alright. I hit stop here. I just wanted you guys to see what's wrong with this. Do you see how this doesn't look like 3 holes, but this is supposed to be 3 holes, right? All right. So what's the problem? Okay. I'm gonna lower you guys here. Now what I'm gonna do is actually I'm gonna go on FeatherPad. Okay. I don't need to hold this anymore. Okay. So now we're gonna open our file. So that was 298, actually drill 298 and see, right? Open. So this is the Gcode that I was running, right? So first we're gonna do the pocket shape. You can see it, begin operation, pocket shape, and then we go begin operation drilling, right? We have G90, we have G0, Z25. That means like it goes to Z equals 25. Then it goes G98, then it goes G0. G0 is actually going straight to the point. So we have X equals to this, Y equals to that. Then you go G0, Z23. Then we go with this one. This one is actually the drilling process. It's actually like the process of actually going all the way down, right? So do you see like remember that we put like 500 as the vertical speed, so that's why we have that feet of 500 there. But see, like after it finishes this move, what does it do? It is located, like after it finishes this move, then it's all the way in the bottom. Then it's all the way in the bottom, and then what? And then it moves to this location here, which is a different X and a different Y. So that's what we want to fix. So how do we fix that? Now first I want to go back to what? Same location, but all the way up. So I'm gonna go back to G0, Z23, right? Then it moves to a new location, then it drills again, then I'm gonna go to the same, like all the way up again, then it goes back to a different X and a different Y, it drills again, and then we have the G and the rest of the stuff. Okay, so now I'm gonna save this guy. This is a new file, right? Okay. I'm gonna plug it in here again. Alright, open a file manager. So which file is my file? This one, right? Control C again. That's the file that we just added, right? I'm gonna overwrite. So if you click here, it's not gonna open, but like we could see what's written there, right? So I'm gonna get out. So I'm doing this live, so if it doesn't work, I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing, right? Let's see, run, recent, drill, go. Let me go back to cheese here. Alright, so we're back, right? Tool setting, tool change. Some of yours is gonna be a little different, but it's fine. Okay, so it's gonna turn on the speeds there, right? So to remember what the first one did, it's actually gonna go there. It's gonna do the 3 millimeters up top, so it's not gonna touch. It goes down, we take the second pass. Now it cut like previous time, right? It's not gonna cut now because now it's gonna go again and try to drill again, or take another pass on my little triangle there. Then now see it goes and drills all the way down. Then it goes up all the way, moves, drills all the way down, goes all the way up, turns and drills all the way down. Did you see how it changed? Did you see how we fixed the Gcode? So actually that's so the Gcode, we actually repaired it by adding the new Z move there. All right, so this is your second exercise. You have to have a pocket and you have to have multiple holes, okay, in a linear transformation. All right, good stuff. All right, I'm gonna post this so you guys can work on it and do it before class ends, like the semester ends. All right, thanks, bye.